Alright, strap in. We're not dabbling with shadow self-help mantras or TED Talk light fluff. We're rewiring your entire neurological infrastructure, smashing limiting patterns into fucking dust, and installing a new belief system directly into your subconscious, like a divine software update from the goddamn source code of the cosmos. We're talking about bypassing the limit, going subliminal, circumventing the firewall of your conscious mind, and owning your psyche like the badass creator being that you were born to be, but forgot under the weight of programming, trauma, and playing small for the comfort of others. Let's run this like a high voltage update. Here's how you already do this. Here's how you're going to do it on purpose from now on. You zone out scrolling and suddenly feel like shit. That's subliminal programming. Social media bypassing the liminal gate. Because your conscious attention is scattered. Boom. Self-worth rewired by Instagram algorithms. Now flip that. Use that same autopilot trance for fucking greatness. Play subliminal affirmations while scrolling. Fill your feed with weapons of belief construction, inspiration, movement, art, mastery, passion. You daydream. Liminal state. Dreamy brainwaves. That space between wakefulness and sleep. The veil is thin. Reality is pliable. Your subconscious is online. Do this. Visualize who you want to be in that moment. Before bed. Just waking up. Not affirming like a robot. See it, feel it. Fuck it into your neurology. You get emotional watching a movie. Stories fuck with your firewall. They hijack your logic and they drop in beliefs like sleeper cells. That's why one TED Talk or Pixar scene changes your life. Do this, use metaphor, speak to yourself in stories. My old identity was like a crumbling temple, beautiful but unsafe. Now I'm rebuilding as a pyramid, immortal, stable, rising from the ash. Here's how you can do this better, harder, smarter. Create confusion to break the loop. Confusion disorients the conscious mind and it opens the gate. Try this. You ever wonder if not knowing how to change is actually the doorway to change? Like the moment you get lost is when your true self finally gets the map. Speak in layers, use embedded commands. And you might just begin to feel differently now. Drop in double binds. Would you prefer to install this identity now, or as you sleep tonight? Tell a story with a message buried so deep it bypasses the bouncer and talks directly to the subconscious. Here's the science behind this, so your brain shuts up and listens. Neuroplasticity. Your beliefs are not fixed. Your brain rewires based on repetition, emotion and focus, meaning you're not your past. You are your pattern. Change the pattern, change the person. EEG studies, hypnosis, trance meditation. There's increased alpha and theta waves. There's reduced prefrontal cortex, also known as the inner critic's command center. It's not magic, it's math plus mind. Subliminal priming. Words flashed for milliseconds change behaviours. Songs, symbols and smells, they rewire your emotional state. You're a sponge. Make sure you're soaking in fucking gold. Mirror neurons. You become who you observe and emotionally engage with. Stop watching losers and start embodying fucking excellence. Here's why you've been afraid to use this. Because subconsciously your old identity, that anxious, apologetic, approval-seeking version of you, believes it will die if you grow. Good, let it fucking die. You're not manipulating yourself. You're liberating your real self from the hostage situations that your fear and shame have created. You're not afraid of power. You're afraid of your responsibility to wield it correctly. Here's what happens when you do this. You walk different, you talk different. People feel you before you speak. You radiate coherence. and the world bends for coherence. People follow you because they feel you know something they forgot. You go from victim to conditioning to architect of reality. And the world, your family, your friends, your lovers, your clients, your art, they all rise with you. Because when you shift your internal state, you change the frequency of the fucking field. Let's burn the old beliefs and load the new ones. Replace this "I'm not enough" with "I'm the fucking answer. I'm the algorithm of clarity in a chaotic world." Replace this "What'll they think?" with "They don't think. They feel me. And they will follow what they feel." Replace this "I don't want to be manipulative" with "I'm not manipulating, I'm liberating. I'm seducing the subconscious into truth." Here's how to lead others into this. Pace, break, lead. Pace their experience. I know it feels like you're stuck, spinning in the same emotional loop. Interrupt the pattern. But what if that loop isn't you? What if it's just unexamined memory pretending to be identity? Lead into a new state. What if your actual self is the silence underneath it all? What if that self is ready to speak? Then shut the fuck up. Let their mind make meaning. Here's how this changes the world. When enough people uninstall guilt, shame and suppression and replace it with unapologetic radiance, clarity and grounded God force, you don't just shift culture, you rebirth it. This is spiritual evolution in disguise. Consciousness using story, science and swearing to initiate itself. You're part of the mutation. There are two timelines. One where you scroll, wait, think about it, doubt yourself, regress. One where you act, install, lead, become the fucking signal. The choice, it isn't subtle. Karma's not going to wait. The cost of not acting now is staying a prisoner in a cage made of your own thoughts, decorated by other people's approval. Choose fire, choose clarity. Choose the you who was always fucking coming.